What you see here is a Fasco Charleston. 4 blades, 38 inches, walnut brown finish. This is a second generation Fasco Charleston, and an early second generation Charleston at that. It is from 1983. Pecan blades, an antique brass fitter with a schoolhouse globe, slide-up bell canopy, obligatory paint scratched off of the downrod, overall, this fan is in pretty good aesthetic condition. I got a pair of these off of Facebook Marketplace within the last couple months. The second Charleston is also from 1983 and identical to this one. Everything you see on this fan is original, right down to the pull chain fobs, which resemble an Emerson pull chain fob, the same wood teardrop look. So that's rather interesting. Not sure if this was necessarily mutually exclusive or the showroom just happened to have these and put them on there because they were a good match for the blades. In any case, they do look nice on the fan. There's the light. We'll start the fan up on low. Pretty nice looking fan. The antique brass light fitter doesn't look that out of place on there, as the blade badges are also antique brass, so it at least has something to match with. The only issue this fan had when I got it is the wires had been cut at the downrod coupler. It seems that the fan and its twin, when they were uninstalled, the fan was taken down at the downrod coupler and then the wires were cut at that point. And then from there, it was just the downrod and canopy left hanging, and whoever took them down failed to see the set screw on the canopy choke collar and just forced it down. Hence the missing paint. So I did have to run new wires for the 3 primary leads through the fan so that they would reach up to the top of the downrod, but that wasn't hard to do. Go up to medium. And even though the wires had been cut at a rather awkward place, the fan still did come 100% complete. All the screws, mounting bits, and hardware were present. And the fans were also fully assembled when I got them from the seller, including the down rods and canopies. They had been put back onto the top of the fans. The only piece that was missing was the set screw for not this Charleston, but the other one. However, that had been replaced with a semi-generic looking bolt. So not original, but there was still at least something there. Take it to high. This fan runs really well. In terms of motor hum, it's real quiet. Quieter than I think every Old South that I own, which, considering the Charleston was Fasco's designated budget fan, is rather interesting. Though I'm not necessarily sure how the Charleston would fare price-wise in comparison to the Old South. They were both 3-speed models, so they could have been in a similar price range. And then the luxury models of the time, like the World's Fair, would have been priced higher. Blowing good air, minimal wobble, and no bearing noise. And there you have it, a walnut brown 2nd generation Fasco Charleston in the small size.